Good afternoon. I'm just going to play a 10-minute game and see how it goes. Thunder Dragon, Czechia, or Philippines. Difficult to tell them apart in a small scale. I'll just say hi and good luck. Got a couple of very strong Filipino chess players in our chess club. Oh, but this one was frightened of d4. I don't blame him. d4 and that pleasant greeting are terrifying to most chess players around the world. Now, seriously, I'll see if I can find a new game. Okay. Lucas Henrique from Brazil. Don't think we played before. Looks like a capybara, world's largest rodent in the picture. I'll just say hi and good luck. And go about playing my Turtka over attack. Okay, I get to play d4 straight away. No, I don't need to be messing about playing knight here and pawn, knight here, pawn here, and then knight here. I can just play this knight here instead. This is good. I can come c4, I can come c2. And I might just provoke him to play the weakening a6. Then I can come back to c2 and maybe look at playing knight e3 at a later point in time. Yeah, I'll just play the knight back to c2. Then I'm heading to a3, e2, castles. Yeah. And if ever comes here to try and pin my knight, I've got the got knight to d3 to chase the bishop away. No, that's just pointless, but I'll play knight to d3 anyway. I suppose he wants to be able to play this here. But I'll play knight to d3 anyway. Yep. No, I'll play f5. And if he takes, I'll play the pawn here and chase his knights away. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just take with a bishop. Yeah. And if he takes with a pawn here, I'll take with a knight. And if he takes with the knight, I'll take with a rook. If he takes with a pawn, I'll take... Okay, so I'll just take with a bishop. And I'll take that with the knight. And I'll take with a pawn, not with the rook. And if he plays bishop here to attack the... oh, okay. He's playing that. But, okay. I'll take this here. And I'll take this here. I'll play bishop here. And then I'll get king to h1. And, okay, yeah. So I'll play queen to e2 to defend this pawn. And I'll play queen to f2. And if he plays queen to h4, I'll play queen to f3. And if he plays queen to g4 again, I'll play queen to g3. So I've got more than a minute up on the clock. But it's a quite even position. We have the same piece set. But actually my pawn structure isn't great. He can just take the pawn on d4 now. Yeah, but he plays that instead. So I can find that. And if he plays queen here, sorry, I have to play queen here. Because if he plays queen here, it's check. So I have to play queen here. But this defends the d4 pawn as well. I'll just defend this pawn first. With the rook, of course. And I'll play bishop here to challenge the bishop. And then queen can come here. Or I might just take the bishop first. And if he takes the bishop, I'll take it with the rook, of course. And now I'm more than 2 minutes up. I suppose he might play g5, but it's a bit silly because I just play g4. I just play f5, go past. And if he plays g4 to attack the pawn, then I'll play f6 and attack the bishop. Well, I'll just take the bishop now. And I'll threaten the queen. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to take, and then he's going to come here, check, and then he's going to win this pawn. But I'm going to come here. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he'll just support his pawn. His rook. I can't support his rook. Maybe should have just played pawn here and let him get his rook out of the way. Could also have just played rook here. Okay. But that won't work. I'll just double up on here so that I can move the rook. And then I'll challenge the rook. And now I'm so more or less 3 minutes up. So you know, the game is very even. He's playing well. It's probably a row of zeros at the minute. Slight advantage for me. I have the space. I'll just push forward there. Just make sure everything's well defended before making a move. And I can attack that pawn. And he will have trouble defending it. Yeah. So I can create a pass pawn here now. I can come forward to here to defend it. Okay, challenge the rook. Yeah, but I can make that go away and get a rook on the 7th. Start eating up pawns. And maybe check here, king here, goes king here. Yep. win that. No. And now I get here before he gets to my pawn. I'm going to take this pawn. That's it. It's over. And he'll run out of moves where he can protect that pawn soon. If he moves the pawn, I move the pawn, and then he's going to give up the protection of the D pawn. My pawn's only 3 away from queening. So this is a one end game. So that was a neat little trick, the rook sack to win the rook, to guarantee the one end game. I liked that myself. Okay, take this. Oh, that's mate. But I could, even if it wasn't mate, I could have taken it. I'll just say, good game, and then we'll look at the review. Even if it wasn't mate, I could have taken the pawn and then moved the king and then queen, but the pawn gives me a mate, so that was fair enough. Let's have a look at the game review. Yeah, no brilliant moves. Thought the rook sack might have been brilliant, but it was only a temporary sack. 1 miss, 2 mistakes, 6 inaccuracies. Gotta be happy with that. Okay, so this is a boot move, 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 and this is some rubbish I made up myself. Yeah, good move with the knight. And it says it's excellent. Wanted me to push the pawn here. I'll be happy to have him attack my queen, really I would. Stop it. Let him break down my centre for nothing. Yeah, okay. So he's looking to play f5. I should have played a4 and taken some space on the queen side whilst I could. I did think about it, but I thought no, I'll just challenge the business there. I should have taken the pawn. Well, fair enough. Yeah, okay. I liked keeping my pawns together, but I liked breaking them up. So what are you going to do about that? So defend the pawn whilst I can. And he attacks the bishop, and I put it on the defended square. And yeah, fine. Then I take the bishop. I could have taken the pawn on it, but yeah, stop it. And then try to chase off the and as I said, his best move was probably to take and then say check here and win this pawn, but no, it's over. Oh well, it's not over. I'm minus 0.27, so it's very even. Yeah, but now my rooks are really good, and I get to challenges, best placed piece, and yeah, now I get to come forward with my pawn, and I support my pawns, and I support my pawns, and I go after the pawn. Yeah, and I get a pawn here, and that was a terrible mistake. Why is that? Oh, because he comes here. When I take, he comes here and he wins the pawn. He does the same thing that I done, just in reverse, but he doesn't see it, luckily. And now I get to chase him also there, and he goes back, which gives me the rook on the 7th, which allows me to start eating his pawns. And that was a mess. I thought that was a great move. So I should have taken the pawn first, because I could have done that at any time, right enough, but minus 0.53. Yeah, now it's definitely over. Take that. And yeah, he comes, and yeah, he might get there. He might just get there, but it doesn't matter. Stop him coming in, and now, yeah, no, he can't defend this pawn any longer. He tries, but I win the pawn. He wins the pawn. I get a queen. He doesn't quite get a queen. And yeah, I could have come here, and then when he got a queen, said queen here, check, won his queen, and then mated him. But still, still. And now he does the mistake. So you could have come king here, but then I would have just taken the pawn, and then he takes the queen, and then the king comes all the way to d6, and then the pawn becomes a new queen, and I checkmate with that new queen. But as it is, he walked into a checkmate. Really nice, even game. Yeah. My opponent played well for somebody who's at 1570. And I made one terrible, terrible blunder. Got away with it, luckily. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my videos. Thanks. Bye.